right, Vishal, stay with us. We'll get more on this news related to how India, in fact, is bolstering its armed forces, providing further firepower to bolster Indian Navy's blue water capabilities, as India poised to finalize 63,000 crore rupees deal for the acquisition of 26 Rafale Marine fighter jets from France. So this is the latest we are getting for you. India and France are set to sign a 63,000 crore deal for 26 Rafale Marine combat aircraft. The report also claimed officials from the Indian Defence Ministry and the French ambassador to India will represent the two sides at the signing event. The 26 Rafale Marine fighter jets are urgently required for deployment on the Indian aircraft carriers, particularly INS Vikrant, which is now in service. The Rafale M jets will be customized to meet Indian requirements and will be integrated into INS Vikrant. Now, these carrier-borne fighters are being acquired as a stopgap solution until the development of an indigenous carrier-borne fighter jet is completed. Vishal Baristo is there with us and he will also get us more on this. Vishal, we've told our viewers about the signing of 26 Rafale jets between India and France, the marine jets. This will further bolster the Indian defense. Get us more. How do you view it? Help us understand its significance given the present circumstances.
Well, absolutely. The deal is expected to be signed later in the day, and this $7 billion deal will definitely bolster the Indian Navy, because Indian Navy was for long asking for a modernized aircraft, because the MiGs have they were costing the Navy very badly, and because of their underperformance and underpower, and maintenance was also very high. So this deal will definitely bolster our defense, especially the marine defense, and the first batch is expected to arrive by 2029, and by 2031, according to the Indian naval needs, it would be finally inducted. So this is going to be a big development and big shot in the arm of Indian Navy, and we are expecting 26 Rafale Marines. This is in addition to already 36 Rafale that Indian Air Force has, according to the 2016 deal with Rafale. And we know that the Modi government is very much focused on the developing the Indian Armed Forces, bolstering its need and also its firepower. So these jets that India is going to acquire would be deployed on both INS Vikrant and INS Vikramaditya, and we are expecting the first batch to arrive by 2029. Preeti?
All right, Vishal, also you're telling us how tourists are flocking back to the Kashmir Valley. Get us more as to what changes do you witness on ground? Has the security been further enhanced? What is the response of the people there, the locals there? Because we heard the tourists express optimism and positivity about their visits to the Kashmir Valley. But then how are the locals there, welcoming the tourists, and also how security has been further beefed up?
Well, definitely, Preeti, after this incident shook the world, I would not say Kashmir or India, it shook the world. Yes. Security has been beefed up, and let me tell you that the sale of army fatigues has been banned in Kupwara, and also the 5.5 kilometer radius is being combed by the Indian security forces. It's a dense forest up there. The National Investigation Agency, along with the Jammu and Kashmir Police and military intelligence of the Indian Army, they are holding a joint operation. But yes, we cannot take things for granted, because we have already suffered a lot, and that is why security has been beefed up at Lal Chowk. The other day I showed our viewers how the CRPF is manning the place, and along with Jammu and Kashmir Police armed personnel. So a lot of security has been put in place. Yesterday we saw the CRPF boat also banning the Dal Lake, because yesterday was weekend and there were a good number of tourists here in the Dal Lake. But today being the Monday, so we would still have to wait before the tourists arrive. But as of now, security has been tightened. tourists are trickling back, trickling in, but I wouldn't say that they are in large numbers. But yes, the tourist season in Kashmir has definitely taken a beating. Preeti?
All right, Vishal, we'll leave it here. Thank you so much for joining in with those details.